Hi everyone, thank you for joining me to a new video by Original Video Reviews. As always, we're going to find out together what's inside this package. I'm going to grab now the notorious Swiss knife. Here is the Swiss knife, ready for action. Let's cut it and find out. Inside the package, it appears that there was waiting for me a new dash cam, a camera for the car. The brand name is called Anytek. The model of this camera is called AT66A. The package itself, it looks very dignified. You can see that the writing on the box, it's in English, and this is how it looks like from the other side. And you can see here some of the specifications of this camera, and over here you can see a QR code. I'm still not sure what this QR code is meant for. After we unpackage the package, let's unbox the box. Let's unveil the camera and let's remove this thing. Voila, here is the camera. I have to say that I'm holding the camera right now for the first time. I didn't even take it out from the plastic bag and it feels very heavy, but in a good way. Like I have another dash cam that I tested and it's a very nice video review that I am really enjoy watching it again and again. And this one, it feels like a really great quality product. You can't even compare the weight of these two cameras. This is how the Anytek Dashcam looks like. I have to say it's a very wide camera. You can see here that it's written wide over here. I chose the white color. There's also a black version of this camera. This is the front face of this camera. It shouts quality from this camera. The lens, for those of you who want to know, it's not rolling, it's not adjustable. This is the top of the camera. You have here a GPS socket. I never used the GPS socket before. You have an AV socket over here. This is where you're going to place the mount of this dash cam. And this is a slot for the micro USB. The left side of the dash cam, it has a mini HDMI socket. On the bottom of the dash cam, you have a hole that you're supposed to reset the camera if you want to. This thing, I'm not sure what it is for, I guess a speaker. And this thing, it's a mic. Over here, you can see that there is a microphone. On the right side of the camera, this is where you're going to insert the micro SD memory card. This is how the Anytek AT66A looks like from the back. You can see here, this is the screen of the camera. Over here you can see 6 different buttons. I'm still not sure what does each and every one of them. I'm pressing right now each and every one of the buttons. I have to say that they don't feel so prestigious. So I guess I did something because it turns it on. Okay, so this is the first time I launched this camera. I never tried it before. So you can see that the screen is working, and when it's working in real time, you see what I'm doing right now. You have this light indicator which shows you that the power is on. So it seems, let's look at the screen. Okay, it seems that the screen is very nice. You can see much better compared to other dash cam that I have right now and I'm using in my car. So the quality of the screen is very good. Right now I'm showing you the screen of the dash cam. This is how the display looks like. This is a basic setup. I guess you can play with it and change it, but this is how it looks like when it's working. Let's put the camera aside for a moment and we'll go back to it later. I want to see what else is inside the box. So let's remove everything. In addition to the dash cam itself, the box contained the following. First of all, you have user manual in English. This is a very short user manual, only 18 pages. You can see that it's very small. It seems that the English is okay and everything is explicit here. And I urge you to read this user manual because it will help you to make the most out of this dashcam. In addition, you have micro USB to USB. This is the micro USB. It's supposed to connect to the top of the camera over here to this slot. And the USB, I guess you will connect this thing to your computer when you want to transfer the videos that you're recording with this camera. Also, you will get this mount for the windshield of your car. It's an adjustable mount. You can roll this thing and choose the angle that you want the camera to be placed. Now notice the top of the mount where you connect the camera. It's a rectangular mount. It's not a normal mount like you place every camera on a tripod. This is where you're placing the mount. It goes like this. I'm trying to place it right now. Okay, it's very easy to place it. And voila, this is how it looks like when you place it. And the last item that comes with this camera is this car charger, which connects into the cigarette socket. And I guess it's about approximately 3 meters long. And it connects to the same place where the USB slot connects. If you can see, it's over here. I'm not sure how many of you are going to try and set up this cable inside your car, but I'm telling you that it's very easy and I did it myself, so I recommend you to look for several videos on YouTube and they will show you how to set up this cable inside your car. Let's go over the specifications of this camera, the Anytek AT66A. It has a Full HD 1080 pixels camcorder. It has 170 wide angle lens, which is very good. It gives you a very wide view. It has 6G glass advanced filter. I'm not sure what this thing is, I have to read about it. It has H.264 compression format, which is a very good format for the videos that you're going to make with this camera. This camera can shoot videos with 30 frames per second, which is very good. The screen of this camera is 2.7 inches. And it has a loop recording feature, which I guess many of you want to know that exists in this camera. I'm going to check it and I will give you my impression about this loop recording feature. Right now I'm going to demonstrate you how I insert this micro SD card into the camera. You have to insert it from the side and you press it until you're going to hear the click. That's it. It's very easy to place the micro SD card inside this camera. If you're looking for micro SD cards for this camera, I invite you to search on my YouTube channel Original Video Reviews. You will find there several video reviews of micro SD cards that I ordered in the past, and I had a very good experience with them. You will find all the relevant details in the description to these videos. I'm reading right now the instructions for this camera, and it is written specifically in the manual that the device should be used with constant charging for the built-in battery. It will not stand long for video taking or file storage. You might think to yourself this is not so good, but I'm telling you this is the case with each and every one of the dashcams that I've been testing until today. When the camera is connected to your cigarette charger, the moment you ignite your car, you turn on your car, the camera will turn on automatically. This camera has 3 different modes. One mode is video mode, the second mode is image mode, which you can take photos, and the third mode is review, which you can review the videos and the photos that you took with this camera. If you're connecting the camera to your computer with the micro USB to USB cable, you will be able to choose one of 3 different modes: mass storage, PC camera, and video. Mass storage will allow you to transfer files from your camera to the computer and vice versa. The PC camera will allow you to use the camera as a PC camera. And the video mode, if I understand correctly, it's supposed to allow you to record videos into the camera itself. The Anytek AT66A Dashcam has several special features. The G sensor function allows the camera to detect if a sudden shock happens to the vehicle, and then it records video segment files that will be automatically protected from being overwritten. Another nice feature in this camera is the WDR, the wide dynamic range, which allows the videos that this camera shoots to go smoother between bright and dark conditions. The camera also allows seamless loop recording, which means that it shoots all the time videos, but they are cut into different files. But if you go from one file to another, it's still one long video. And if you didn't realize by now, this camera has automatically power on and off, which means that if you turn the car on, it will turn on automatically the camera, and if you go from your car, so it will turn off eventually. Other things that I think that you should know about this camera: the limitation of the micro SD card, I think I said that before, is up to 32 gigabytes. I don't think that this will work with the bigger capacity of micro SD cards. I tried to use 64 gigabytes memory card on a different dashcam and it didn't work for me. Like I said before, over here you have a GPS socket to this camera. I don't have how to test this feature, so I'm not going to review it in this video. If I will do that, I promise to make another video review. And in addition, I invite you to comment about this video and write your experience if you did that. I guess everyone who watches this video wants to know the answer to the question, does this camera rewrite the files when the micro SD card is full? I don't know the answer right now. I promise to test this camera, and the moment I have the answer for that, I will update this information in the description to this video. I promise to do that, but if you know the answer, please write this thing in the comments to this video also. One last thing that I want to share with you about this camera before I'm going to show you demonstrations of the video quality. If you're not sure about the definitions of this camera, or you chose Chinese language and you don't know how to switch into English or any other language, try to look at the symbols in the menu. Please look at the menu and look at the symbols. If it's language, you will see ABC next to it, okay? If it's something else, you will try to figure out what it is from the symbols on the side of it.
אז את התיעוד המלא כאמור נראה בהמשך, וגם תגובה ראשונה שלך, מנכ"לית ארגון שוברים שתיקה. זה בהמשך. בינתיים פיגוע דקירה היום בצומת אריאל, חיילת צה"ל מאושפזת במצב בינוני עד קשה לאחר ששני מחבלים שהמתינו בתחנת הסעה בצומת תקפו אותה כשירדה מאוטובוס ודקרו אותה בפרק גופה העליון. כוח האבטחה מצא במקום, ירה למחבלים והרג אותה. חיילת נמצא כשהיא בהכרה בבית החולים דלמונטון בפתח תקווה.
שקוראים את כתב האישום, מנסים לייחס פה מישהו לרצח על סמך אס.אם.אסים שהיא כתבה כמה חודשים מראש. אני חושב שזה הזוי.
בתחילת החקירה דוד ערן הודה במיוחס לו, אך חזר בו. התפנית אירע כאשר ערן תיאר את תכנון וביצוע הרצח בפני עצור אקראי שישב איתו ברכב הסעת העצורים. האיש דיווח למשטרה, וזאת הייתה הראיה המחזקת שהמשטרה נזקקה לה.
I hope that this video review of the Anytek AT66 Dashcam was helpful. If you have any more questions left, I invite you to comment about this video. You can also share with me your thoughts about this Dashcam. I hope that this video was helpful and you enjoyed watching it. If so, I invite you to give it a like, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Original Video Reviews. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.